My name is Erin Nahorny, and I want to talk about an organization that's important to me that's called Sammy Superheroes Foundation. Sammy Superheroes is important in my life because I serve on the board of directors for the organization and also because I am Sammy's mom. Sam was diagnosed with neuroblastoma, a type of childhood cancer, in July of 2012. He was just 4 years old. He was just a baby, and it shook our world. It was an absolutely devastating diagnosis. He had surgery to remove the tumor from his tummy, and then started high-dose chemotherapy. We went through several rounds and several months of that before they determined that Sam wasn't responding to the treatment. And at that time we decided we needed to go off of the protocol and find the best doctors and specialists in the country. By the grace of God, Sam is stable. His disease is stable, and he is living life as a fairly normal 9-year-old boy. But lots of other kiddos that we've met along the way over the last 5 years have not been so lucky. When Sam went off protocol in December of 2012, we discovered a lot of really devastating information. I often tell people that it was maybe more devastating than his initial diagnosis. And that was just because we found out that there's a really severe lack of funding and research for childhood cancer. Only 4% of federal cancer research dollars go towards all types of children's cancer. At that time, I think we were so devastated by him not responding to the protocol that finding out that the options were so limited and that the treatments were so dated, many of them 30 and 40 years old, that was maybe the most scary time. We found out that the majority of funding for childhood cancer research comes from the families whose kids are diagnosed, which led us to actually also create Sammy Superheroes Foundation. 1 in 285 kids are diagnosed with cancer, and there's not the research or the funding for research available to determine why that is. So that's our mission, to change this for other families, to make sure that families who have to navigate a child's disease don't also have to navigate feeling the burden of fundraising for doctors and researchers across the country. The help I need from you is to find a way to get involved, to volunteer for an organization, to make a donation for childhood cancer research, to advocate for these kids who don't have a voice. Help us spread the word. Help us raise awareness, which will lead to funding for research, which will lead to cures for kids. September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and we ask you to consider going gold, which is the color of childhood cancer. We'd love to see as much gold in September as we see pink in October.